All aircraft, we have an air show today. So, please have the following instructions. Wait, there's an air show today? Yes, Spirit, there's already an air show going on. Wait, why wasn't I invited? Basically, we're gonna have the military aircraft and probably several other planes as well. Okay, but maybe I guess I would steal the show. Spirit, I'm warning you, you are not gonna steal the show, alright? Anyways, we're gonna have our first few aircraft, so we're gonna need 3 B-2s, 3 SR-71s, and 3 hand-selected fighter jets.
We all copy you, Tower.
We will all follow your orders, Tower. Copy that, Tower. Wait, I'm getting hand-selected? Let's go. Oh yeah, we're also gonna have a Delta A350 to also have the show as well. Wait, I'm gonna get hand-selected? Let's go. Alright, all planes head to the runway right now. Alright, Delta, you are clear for takeoff. Time to start the show with you first. Alright, Tower, let's head on our way. Here comes this Delta A350 that just flew overhead, which is pretty advanced in Delta Airlines' fleet. Alright, Delta, you've done pretty good. Now you may return to base. Alright, UPS Flight 66, you are clear for taxiway onto the runway tarmac. Alright, take off. As we go ahead with the UPS Boeing 747, pretty advanced in UPS's fleet. Alright, all passenger planes have been taken care of. Now we are going to have all fighter jets assemble. Copy, Tower. I am heading off first. Here we go, Tower. Wait up, guys, I'm on my way. We're moving. There goes the formation of the F-22s and the F-16. Excellent job, fighter jets. Now it's the B-2's bombers' turn. Alright, Tower, we are heading off. Here we go, Tower. Wait up, guys, I'm almost there. I'm gonna steal the show. Alright, B-2 bombers, assemble formation in a triangle. Go, keep following. As you can see, there's the B-2 bombers flying overhead. Alright, great job, B-2s. Now it's time for the SR-71 Blackbird. Alright, Tower, we are heading onto the runway. Here we go, Tower. Alright, SR-71, you are the last one to take off for the show. And there goes the SR-71 Blackbirds following in formation. Alright, thank you all for joining the show. Wait, hold on a second. Spirit, what are you doing on the runway? Relax, Tower, I ain't doing anything. Spirit, you weren't given the clearance to take off. Sorry, Tower, I must do this. Alright, do whatever you can. Here we go, Tower. Wait, is Spirit Airlines impressing the crowd? That's right, Tower. Wait, Spirit Airlines, you did a vertical spin? Oh, pretty much I did, yeah. Wait, he's doing it again. Oh my goodness, did Spirit actually impress the entire airport? I think I pretty much did, Tower. I think everyone seems to like the budget airline, Spirit. There ain't no way that Spirit actually did it. Alright, we're gonna have a bonus airline that's gonna be joining the air show. Lufthansa. Yeah? You're gonna be the final part of this air show now since Spirit already took over. I mean, we're still gonna put Spirit in first. Copy that, Tower. I am heading onto the way. Alright, Tower, we are heading onto the runway. Here we go. We are going to take off. Here we go, Tower. Wow, Lufthansa actually impressed the entire airport. No way. People are even cheering for Lufthansa. Wait, they seriously are? I bet they were cheering for me when I was over there and when I wasn't making an entrance. Alright, enough of that. Lufthansa, you may return back to your hub. Copy, Tower. Alright, I'm gonna need only one F117 to join on the runway. That will be me, Tower. I'm heading onto the runway. Alright, Tower, what am I gonna be doing for this stunt? Alright, F117, you can just perform backflip and a front flip together. Alright, Tower, let's see if I can make it out alive. Alright, Tower, here we go. Front flip. Bruh, ain't no way that the F117 impressed the crowd. Alright, now I'm gonna do a backflip. Yeah. There ain't no way he did that. Other than that, I want Delta to join with me this time. Wait, why do you pretty much want me now, Spirit? What are you gonna do to me? Spirit, you are not gonna do that to the Delta Airlines with the A350. Relax, Tower. I'm not gonna do anything bad to her. Trust me, I'm not gonna do anything bad. Whatever you say, Spirit. Alright, Delta, here's the plan. So, basically, you are going to I'm going to perform a backflip, and then you are going to perform a front flip. Alright, Spirit. Good luck with the backflip. Wait, I'm going to do a backflip. Okay, anyway. Alright, Tower. I'm heading on to the runway. Alright, watch me flip. Here we go. Backflip time. My readings are actually sensing out that people are cheering and screaming inside of the airport. Wait, what's going on in there? Spirit, you are actually impressing the crowd, bruh. You are actually impressing the crowd. How am I able to impress the crowd such this awesomeness? I can't believe I actually won. Alright, Delta, it's your turn. Alright, people, here we go. Delta Airlines time. Amazing, Delta. You did absolutely amazing. Alright, return to the airport and pick up passengers. There are passengers at your gate alongside Lufthansa. I just noticed that fly over my house. Alright, Delta Flight 2, you are clear for taxiway onto runway 16 now. Alright, Tower, we are heading out. Also, lovely wristbands that you got on your winglets. Alright, Lufthansa Flight 4, you are clear onto runway and taxiway onto runway 16 now. Alright, Tower, we're heading out. Wait, before you airlines actually take off, the planes that just took off earlier, they had to return. Copy, Tower. We are going to hold our position. Copy, Tower. Alright, all military personal aircraft, you may return onto the airport tarmac. Alright, Tower. Yes, sir. Wait up, guys, I'm coming. Alright, I'm on my way. Woohoo! Whee! On my way, Tower. Eee! Woo! Mission accomplished. Alright, Delta and Lufthansa, you are clear for takeoff onto the runway. Wait up, I gotta get out of here before they take off. Nah, you don't need to wait, bro. We are just going to get on the runway anyways. Whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, here we go. Alright, Lufthansa Flight 4, you are clear onto the taxiway and take off on runway 16 now. Alright, Tower, we are heading on. Let's go! Back home!